Hi, I'm Sam, and this is Sam Says. Today, I'm going to tell you about a little game called Illusion. Illusion is a 2 to 5 or more, however many you want to play, really, game from NSV Games. It's currently, at this time, which is July of 2018, only available in Germany. I believe they're going to get a US publisher, but I'm not entirely certain. But as of right now, if you do like this game, you can go to German Amazon and buy it there. That's the only place that I know of to buy it, unless you live in Europe, in which case, go for it. So, Illusion is a very simple game. I haven't played it with 2 players, but I have played it with as few as 3 and as many as about 9. All you're doing in Illusion is you're trying to figure out, for a specific color, so let's say for red on this card, whether it has more or less red than this card. So on this one, it's pretty easy. This card has less red. Okay, so this card would start out on your turn. You say, okay, I'm going to place that. I believe it has less red. So you place it here closer to the arrow. Then it goes to the next person's turn. The next person either challenges you, where they say, you know what, I don't think that's right. Now, in this case, that would be foolish. Or they could play the top card of the deck, which is this one. They say, okay, do I think that this has more or less red than these cards? So in this case, I would look at it and I would say, okay, I don't think it has quite as much red as this one, but it definitely has more than that. So I would place it right there. And then it goes to the next person's turn. And they have the same option. Do they either challenge this because they think you're wrong, or do they place the next card, which is the top of the deck? So let's say the next person challenged. So what's going to happen is we're going to reveal these in order. So we say, okay, on the back of these, there's a percentage. That tells you, in red, there's 2% of red on that card. And we flip over this one. 24% of that card is red. So this is still in ascending order, so this is correct. Obviously, this is the one that they would be worried about, and it comes up 28% red. So in this case, where everything was correct, the person that challenged does not get this card, which is how you win the game, getting 3 of these. It's the person that played last will get this card. And that is the game. These wash. The next round starts. That would be looking for red again. Let's say we got here. Now it's looking at blue. Looking, okay, what percentage of the card is blue? Whoever got the last card will start this round. So they look here and say, okay, that's got a ton of blue on it. I think this card has less blue. Okay, and it goes on. That's the entire game. It is about as simple as you can make a game, but it is wildly fun. It gets really fun to watch the players' interactions as you're playing with them, as you're going through and fighting over, no way does that have more blue than this one, no way does that have more green, and then watching people be wildly inaccurate about what they put on. It is really, really fun. And it's a very quick game. Obviously the more players you play, the more time it's going to take, because in order to win, you have to get 3 of these cards that have the different colored arrows. So you don't want to get too many players, otherwise these could get spread too thin and then you run out. But it's worked pretty well at higher player counts. And there are so many different shapes, different colors, different percentages. I worried the very first time I played this game that it would be like, well, I don't think there's a lot of replayability because you start to get to know the cards. I was wrong. There are a ridiculous amount of cards in this game. Plus, you're not always looking for the same color. So when you're looking at the back of these, I generally don't even pay attention to the other numbers. I just look and say, okay, that has 3% red if we're looking at red, or if blue, it's 26%. But I'm not going to remember weeks later what percentage this was of a specific color. It's just, unless you've got a photographic memory, you're just not going to remember. So that was a concern for me when I first started. It is no longer a concern. This is just a fun game, very easily accessible. You can play it with kids, you can play it with adults, you can play it with a mix. All it is you're just looking at colors and saying, okay, does this have more of this color in that card or not? That's it. Very simple, very easy, but ultimately very fun. I have been having a blast with Illusion. It's pretty much coming with me everywhere I go at this point, to any game night or family event, because it's so easy to get into, so quick to play, and everybody has a blast with it. So that is Illusion. Thank you for watching. I'm Sam. This is Sam Says. If you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, check me out here on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram page. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and game on.